Hi my dear students, good morning to all. Welcome to Maths online class. Today we are continuing on the topic multiplication of fraction. We are going to discuss how to multiply two fractions and also multiplication of mixed fractions. We can detail all these matters with the help of examples. Next, in multiplication, fraction by fraction. In the previous class we discussed the multiplication of whole number by a fraction and fraction by a whole number. Today fraction by fraction. The procedure is same. We are multiplying in the same way itself. Here first example 2 by 7 into 7 by 9. I said we will multiply the numerator with the numerator, denominator with the denominator. So what are the numerators here? 2 and 7. So 2 into 7, denominators 7 into 9. So 7 into 9. Now checking for any common factors. Here directly here there is 7 and here there is 7. So no need of factorizing. We can cancel it directly. So cancel down the common 7. What is remaining? Here 2 and here 9. So the product we are getting 2 by 9. Next example 5 by 6 into 2 3 by 7. Here one is a normal fraction and the other is a mixed fraction. So convert the given mixed fraction into an improper fraction. So 2 3 by 7, converting you are getting 17 by 7. Now 5 by 6 into 17 by 7. Numerators multiplying 5 into 17, then 6 into 7. Here there is no common factors. 5, 17, 7 are prime numbers. 6 is a composite number, but we don't have a factor of 6 in numerator. So there is nothing to cancel. So directly multiplying and writing. 5 into 17 gives you 85. 6 into 7 is 42. So the product of the given fraction is 85 by 42. In the case of multiplication of fraction by fraction, two cases may come. Both are normal fractions. That means either improper or proper fractions. Then comes one is a fraction and other is a mixed fraction. Now one more example may come. Both are mixed fractions. If any case, convert the given mixed fraction to improper fraction and multiply. The strategy of multiplication is same in all the cases. Next, fraction as an operator of. In some cases, you can see what is half of 6. 2 by 5 of 20. What do we mean by this of? Nothing but multiplication itself. So in some cases multiplication is written as of. So here the operation meant is multiplication. So half of 6 means half into 6. Multiplication is also expressed in form of. What is half of 6? Half of 6 means half into 6. Now our normal multiplication. Multiplying, we can write 6 as 3 into 2. So half into 3 into 2 means 2 is common here. Cancelling 2, we are getting 3. Now 2 by 5 of 20. I said of means multiplication. So 2 by 5 into 20. So factorizing 20, you are getting 5 into 4. So here 5 and 5 get common. Cancelling. What is remaining here? 2 into 4. Here 1. So 8 by 1. So first example, find half of, first question, 2 3 by 4. So we need to find half of 2 3 by 4. So I told the meaning of is multiplication. So half into 2 3 by 4. So this is a mixed fraction. We are converting this mixed fraction to 3 by 4. So converting we are getting, what is 2 into 4? 2 into 4, 8. Adding with the numerator 8 plus 3, 11. So this we converted to 11 by 4. So multiplying 1 by 2 into 11 by 4. Here there is no common factors. 1, there is no common factor for 1. 11 is a prime number. Now 4 is a composite number, but it is coming as denominator, and 2 is also coming as denominator. So we cannot cancel among denominators. So directly multiplying 1 into 11, 11. 4 into 2, 8. Next example, find half of 6 by 7. Same procedure. half of 6 by 7 means I said we are multiplying. That multiplication itself. So half of 6 by 7 means half into 6 by 7. Multiplying 1 into 6 by 2 into 7. Here 6 and 2 are having some common factors. So factorizing 6 I am writing 3 into 2. Denominator I am writing such 2 into 7 itself. Now cancelling 3, no 2 is common here. So cancelling 2 we are getting what? Remaining here 3, here 7. So the fraction 3 by 7. See the next question. We can solve a word problem. Vidya and Pratap went for a picnic. Their mother gave them a water bottle that contained 5 liters of water. Vidya consumed 2 by 5 of the water. Pratap consumed the remaining water. How much water did Vidya drink? What fraction of the total quantity of water did Pratap drink? So what is given in the question? The total water given to them is given. How much? 5 liter, and the portion consumed by Vidya is also given. What is the portion? 2 by 5 of water is consumed by Vidya. So 2 by 5 of water. What is the total amount of water? 5 liter. So 2 by 5 of 5. So portion consumed by Vidya is 2 by 5 of 5. Now finding what is this value? How? Multiplying 2 by 5 into 5. Here directly we can cancel the common 5. Cancelling out what you are getting? 2 liter. So out of the 5 liter, 2 liter of water is consumed by Vidya. So what will be consumed by Pratap? The remaining. Remaining means from 5 liter, 2 liter taken means what is remaining? 3 liter. So portion by Pratap is 5 liter minus 2 liter, 3 liter. Here it is question portion. So we have to write it in the fraction. So 3 liter is consumed by Pratap out of 5 liter. So how we will write that in fraction? 3 by 5. So the portion by Pratap is 3 by 5. Next problem. A car runs 16 km using 1 liter of petrol. How much distance it covers using 2 3 by 4 liters of petrol? So here using 1 liter of petrol, 16 km it is covering. So the question is using 2 3 by 4 liter of petrol, how much distance it covers? So what is given? Distance in 1 liter. 1 liter of petrol it covers 16 km. So distance in 2 3 by 4 liter of petrol is 2 3 by 4 into 16. So this is a mixed fraction. So converting to improper fraction, 4 into 2, 8. 8 plus 3, 11. 11 by 4 into 16. Now 16 we can factorize. We can write as 8 into 2, anything we can write, but here the denominator is 4. So I am factorizing in the term of 4. So 16 we can factorize in term of 4. How? 4 into 4. So here 1 4, here 1 4. So cancelling the common 4. What is remaining? Here 1 11 and 1 4. So 11 into 4, 44 kilometer. So when you are factorizing, I said try to factorize in terms of denominator. So your cancelling will be easy. Next example. Siley plants 4 saplings in a row in her garden. The distance between 2 adjacent saplings is 3 by 4 meter. Find the distance between first and last saplings. So Siley in her garden, she is planting some saplings. She is planting in a row. That means here like this she is planting. So S1, S2, S3, S4 means saplings. 1, sapling 2, sapling 3, sapling 4. And it is given that the distance between 2 adjacent saplings. That means between S1 and S2 the distance is 3 by 4. Adjacent means what? Lying to the near. So between S1 and S2 the distance is 3 by 4. The question is what is the distance between S1 and S4? How can you find? You know between S1 and S2 the distance is 3 by 4. Similarly S2 and S3 also the distance is 3 by 4. S3 and S4 also 3 by 4. It is given in the question like that. So each distance is how much? 3 by 4. So in order to reach from S1 to S4, we are adding all this distance. What is this? All this distance means up to here it is 3 by 4. Again up to here it is 3 by 4. And here also 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4. What does it mean? We are adding 3 by 4. How many times? 3 times. You know, multiplication is repeated addition. So applying that here. Here what we are adding? 3 by 4. How many times we are adding? 3. That means 3 into 3 by 4. So solving it. What is distance between two saplings is 3 by 4. Now we want to find the distance between the first and last. I told between first and last that what we are doing, we are adding 3 by 4 3 times. That means 3 by 4 into 3. Multiplying, here there is nothing to cancel. Here 3 and 3 is there, but both are in numerator. So you cannot cancel it. So 3 into 3, 9, denominator 4. So 9 by 4 meter is the distance between first and the last sapling. Next, provide the number in the box. Here we have to provide the fraction. Here they didn't ask for an equivalent fraction. They are asking with what if you multiply 2 by 3, we will get 10 by 30. So here we have to look for the numerator and denominator separately. That means 3 into what you are getting? 30. 2 into what you are getting? 10. And also in the question you will get here a fraction. Make that fraction into simplest form. So 3 into what is 30? What? All of you know 3 into 10 is 30. So here denominator we got 10. Now 2 into what is 10? 2 into what? 2 into 5. So what will come here? So we get 2 into 5 by 10 is 10 by 30. Now we have to make this 5 by 10. That is the fraction we got in the blank. That we have to make it into the simplest form. How can we make that 5 by 10 into simplest form? So 5 by 10 I can write it as 5 I am writing 5 into 1 itself. 10 I am factorizing as 5 into 2. Now what is common here? 5 is common. So I am cancelling 5. What I got the remaining? Here numerator 1, denominator 2. So 1 by 2. So we got 5 by 10 in the blank and I made it into the simplest form 1 by 2. Next 3 by 5 into a fraction you are getting 24 by 75. What is the fraction here? How we will find out? We are looking for the numerator and numerator and the denominator separately. 3 into what you are getting? 24. If you know the table of 3, you can easily find out 3 into what is 24. What it is? 3 into? Yes, 3 into 8. 3 into 8 is 24. So, the numerator you got 8. 5 into what is 75? If you don't know, just divide 75 with 5. And you can find out what is the denominator. When I am dividing 75 with 5, you are getting 15. In the case, if you don't know with what number you have to multiply, just divide and check. Here 75, most of you may be knowing what is 5 into what is 75 because table of 5 is simple. But in cases if you are not knowing, just divide it by the given denominator. So 75 divided by 5 you are getting 15. So what you are getting here? So we got 8 by 15 here. Now we have to make it into the simplest form. So when factorizing 8 and 15, 8 I am writing 2 into 2 into 2. 15, 3 into 5. Is there anything common between numerator and denominator? No. So we cannot make this 8 by 15 into more simpler form. This is the simplest form, 8 by 15. There is no common factor between 8 and 15. So concluding today's class, today we were discussing on multiplication of fractions. So we discussed multiplication of fraction with whole numbers and whole number with fractions, multiplication of fraction with fractions and mixed fractions. Hope all are clear with the multiplication concept. Copy down the notes and attend the test paper. While attending your test paper, please recheck the answer once you finish. Many of you are making careless mistakes. So, meet you in the next session in the other video. Thank you.